This night would be a big part of the making of the legend of Muhammad Ali. Round 11 starts, and almost immediately looks like a clean knockdown that's not called. Now Ali's legs are really gone.
Joe trying to get that shot in there. Muhammad talks to him again.
All he can do is lay on the ropes and then fight in spurts.
And Frazier has gotten wild. He's lost the good timing he had earlier. That one hurt, so did that. And Muhammad Ali staggers. Muhammad Ali was dropped. He's holding on desperately. 30 seconds to go in the round. 30 seconds. Muhammad Ali in real trouble. Muhammad Ali rocks into the ropes. He almost went down. 10 seconds.
Again, Eddie felt like Ali had conned Frazier when he was really hurt and had survived the round.
The round is over.
Ali's pretty continuously being mauled on the inside with headbutts, low blows, illegal blows. You can see him dropping his hand trying to protect his groin, and you can see Bonavina making the same gesture because he's being hit low so many times. Too many times. But that shouldn't be the story of this fight. These two men were giving it up in the ring like no one had ever seen, and that's what should be the story, not the continuous fouling. In all honesty, it's hard to see how Ali got out of the 11th round, and the fight could have easily been stopped then.
Whoa! Frazier out there quickly. Frazier is very tired himself. Muhammad Ali is missing a lot of those punches. Frazier laughs at him again. Could be a tough fight to score. Ali is putting all his power in those punches, and they've got to be hurting Joe. The biggest crown in the world at stake, the heavyweight championship. And Ali seems to be coming back.
At this point in the fight, what was shocking the boxing experts was Ali's ability to recuperate from these blows over and over again. I think he was knocked out on his feet at least twice in this fight. To this day, no one can really explain how he took those shots and stayed up. You can see the referee belatedly talking to Frazier, and you can see Ali complaining, but the headbutts and the low blows continue. Customano was talking about another Angelo Dundee trained fighter, Willie Pastrano, when he said, take away their lateral movement, they're just ordinary fighters. When Ali would rally and find his legs and could box and move side to side, Frazier couldn't do much with it. Every time Frazier would land that left hook to the body, Ali's legs would stop working and he would sag against the ropes.
Oh, do you hear that punch?
He had tremendous heart and he continued to fight, but his legs wouldn't work.
Ali making the clinches again.
It's the 13th round, and they are going at it. It's a pure battle of will at this point.
They're both great game fighters. There's a spot of blood on the shoulder of Ali. I guess it's from Frazier, but I don't see where. Well, they're fighting like lightweights now.
This became the rhythm of the fight. He would recover and he would move for brief spurts and outbox Frazier, and then he would hit the body shot and lay on the ropes. They're giving it up in the ring before our eyes.
It's almost over this round. There's the bell.
Round is over. Round 13 is over. And what a round.
If Frazier stays on top of Ali, Ali has no punching room.
It's the 14th round, and Joe Frazier has found his second win.
Joe Frazier is barreling in there now to keep Muhammad Ali from getting set.
By this point, Ali's pretty well got him figured out. Throws the 1-2 and then falls inside. This will be the fight plan in the rematch.
Upholding, says the referee. Muhammad the holding.
You can hear the crowd booing the foul tactics. Joe threw this elbow all night long. Ali seems to have recovered again, and these are some of the greatest exchanges ever seen between heavyweights. And no one ever questioned his chin again.
This round nearly over. Round 14.
That's the end of round 14, and what another great round it was. Now, if you look over at Joe's corner, there's something wrong with his face. He might very well have a broken jaw. I mean, he's got a welt there that's of enormous size.
Let's take the minute between rounds and review Eddie Futch's fight plan.
Looks like he wound up with that uppercut.
He had identified that Ali dropped his hands and stood up straight when he threw the right uppercut. And he had worked in the gym with trying to get Joe to key off of this and throw the left hook. Now here we're 40 minutes into this brutal fight with all the drama and all this craziness going on, and they're still playing that game.
Ali came through very well in this round, scoring repeatedly and seeming to get stronger. For a man who was virtually out in round 11, he's come back amazingly. These boys are in magnificent physical shape.
Referee Arthur McCanny has them touch gloves, something they've been doing all night.
This fight should have been over. It should have been like the Ellis fight, 4 rounds and out, or the Quarry fight, 7 rounds and out. It should have definitely been over in the 11th round. Now here they are in the 15th round, and who knows? I mean, it's close. Now so we come down to Eddie Futch's preparation. What did they work on? What did they prepare for this point in the fight? Before the shot heard round the world, Frazier softens Ali up with a vicious headbutt.
Time is important here.
Ali dropped his hand, and Joe timed it with a perfect shot. It should have knocked him out. This is the shot heard around the world. It's really what made both men famous, right here. Eddie Futch marveled at Ali's ability to take that shot and get up, because that is the story of this fight. Ali got up. He said if you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, Ali came to and got up and was able to return to the fight.
Frazier smartly goes for the body when Muhammad Ali covers up. 2 minutes to go in the fight. 2 minutes. The crowd, needless to say, is in a bedlam. Oh, what a shot! If Joe had followed that up, he would have finished it. has never taken such a
Safe to
battering.
say neither man had been hit this much in their entire career, and they'd both been taken to the absolute limit.
Less than a minute to go. Muhammad Ali gamely fights back. And Ali again makes the clinch. Remember, the scoring is on a rounds basis. Frazier is tired, and his eyes are closing. Half a minute to go. Frazier has won the big rounds, the 11th and the 15th, at least up to now. Frazier has the man in the corner. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. We'll have an interview with the winner and maybe with the loser. There it is.
Round is over.
Great fight.
They're going to show you that knockout again. They're going to show you.
On a rounds basis with a supplementary point system where the rounds come out even. Joe Frazier seems to be sick in his corner. He is worn out.
We're waiting for the decision.
Johnny Addy.
Referee Arthur McCarthy scores it 8-6, 1 even for Frazier.
One vote for Joe Frazier.
RBI dollar 9-6 for Frazier.
Frazier is the winner. Frazier is the winner.
All wrecked 11 rounds for Frazier, 4 Ali, 1 even, 11 and 4.
And the winner.
The winner
Majority
by
vote
unanimous
is Joe
decision
Frazier, who
and
retains
still
his heavyweight title.
heavyweight champion of the world, Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier.
Both men had been hit more that night than in the entirety of their careers up to that point. Ali went to Flower First Avenue Medical Facility after the fight and then retired to the Essex Hotel. His hip swelled from low blows and he couldn't walk for several days. He was hurt by Joe Frazier, but he didn't want to admit it publicly. Joe Frazier went to the post-fight interview and seemed okay, but his face continued to swell. He was suffering from exhaustion and dehydration. Remember what I talked about before, your own exertions can hurt you as much as the punches from the opponent, maybe more. By the time they got him back to Philadelphia, he was having serious high blood pressure. He was admitted to St. Luke's Hospital in Philly near death. He had kidney failure and went into a coma-like state, and he was in the hospital for nearly a month. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of this series. The two champions with this kind of heart meet, and there's not enough money for what can happen. The damage that's done to both men affects the rest of their career and the rest of their life. The next morning, the New York Times said something to the effect of the winner was the loser and the loser was the winner. Diana Ross came to the fight with Barry Gordy and left with Muhammad Ali. And it was the fight plan, the tactics devised by Eddie Futch that won the fight, not the rough stuff. Hey, thanks for sticking with me and all your wonderful comments. I've enjoyed doing this series, and there's a lot more to talk about as far as Eddie Futch's stable and all his contributions to boxing.